Hey,
Rowan here,
Richard here,
and welcome to an episode of
BroCraft.
BroCraft, it's crafting with bros, yeah!
Alex Day, or Nerimon on YouTube, link in the description to him because he's totally worth a watch if you've never seen him. He's done this YouTube survey, and I know we're a little bit late to the party, but that's the point. We wanted to do a little introduction video introducing you to us because, you know, we know about us, but we kind of hope that you would want to know too. Few questions of our own, and we're gonna try and answer them as best as possible. So let's take it away with our first question.
Why
are you called that?
I'm guessing that means angry duck. I called angry duck because I wanted a random animal, and the randomest thing I could think of at the time was a duck.
That's quite poor.
It really is poor.
I've never seen a duck do some sort of crazy manoeuvre.
But if you think, like, duck is a silly animal, because, like, imagine if I'm playing COD, I mean, a duck running around with an RPG on its shoulder, you know, like.
That's the weirdest thing I think you've ever said.
I don't know what was going through my head, but angry. I was actually in a quite happy mood, but...
Maybe you get angry when you play video games, which, it's true, we don't get on when we play video games.
We don't get on when we play video games, as you have seen. So, if you haven't seen...
You should check out our third video, BroCraft Does Slender, because we gave that game a go.
Hashtag arguments. What are you called? Why are you called it?
Rikamu. Well, a close friend of mine, she would always call me Ricardo, and my last name being Moody, quite often got shortened to Moo or Moo Moo. And she just had the amazing idea of blending the two. She mushed them together, and I liked it a lot, and decided I would use it as my username for stuff. What about BroCraft? What are we called that?
I was thinking of starting up YouTube videos because I've dabbled into it in the past, and it hasn't gone too successfully. I decided to try and start again. I thought, right, Richard is usually good at this kind of thing.
Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah. I thought I'd ask him to give me a name for my channel, and I told him what I was going to do, a bit of vlogging, Minecraft, and he said, oh, well, what about BroCraft?
Then I said this to our sister, and she was like, oh, what if you made some videos together, or you featured, and you could call it BroCraft? And I was like, hey Rowan, what about BroCraft?
I was like, hey Richard. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah!
Ah yeah!
Yeah, we liked that idea.
Yeah, we did like it.
So that's why we call BroCraft. On to the next question. Tell us about your group of school friends. My group of school friends are some of the best friends I've ever had. That's a lie. They are the best friends I've ever had.
Oh,
that's so sweet. Yeah. I never had friends quite as close as I've had them now. We never did stuff together. Not really. And this year especially, my friends have been the best thing. And I'm really thankful for all of them. They all have a unique thing that they bring to the group, and I think that's awesome.
Right, okay, my friends, yeah, you are all idiots, but I love you guys. They're funny, they're always up for a laugh, we do stupid things that we probably shouldn't do. They really are an amazing group of people, and I do really love them.
What is the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
I went to a watch group. It's like a niche thing. We had this flower expert, and basically we were walking down this path down by the river. He picked up this flower, handed it to me, and went, eat that. I was a bit dubious because I'd never met this man in my life. It was like a lily kind of thing. Put it in my mouth, chomped it, and it tasted of onions, and it actually tasted really nice. So that's the weirdest food I've ever eaten.
Moral of the story, eat plants from strangers. Don't do that. Weirdest food I've ever eaten is only weird for me because I don't really eat spicy foods. I was at a party and we were playing Pass the Parcel, and one of the forfeits was to eat wasabi, and it was the one that landed on me. Actually, it didn't land on me, landed on the person before me, my girlfriend, who kindly passed it on to me to let me do the challenge. And everyone was like, oh, I'll do it, Richard, I'll do it. And obviously to me, I got really like competitive, and I was like, what, you saying I can't do it? Biggest mistake. I had to eat a spoonful of wasabi. Tears were in my eyes, and I thought I was gonna be sick. I thought I was gonna cry. But that's the weirdest food I've ever eaten.
Next question. Go.
What is your favourite place in the world? There's a lot of places that I really love, or I'd really love to visit and look awesome. But one of my favourite places in the world has got to be Robin Hood's Bay. I went on a camping trip with some friends to Whitby, and on the last day before we went home, we went to Robin Hood's Bay for the day, and it was awesome. We spent that day on the beach, went to this old-fashioned bookshop, and I bought some old books, and we sat on the beach and read. It was great, and we watched the tide going out, and we just saw the vastness of everything. I played frisbee and we listened to music, and that's the closest I've ever felt to my friends. And I just thought, Wow, I love this place.
Sounds awesome.
So what about your favourite place in the world? What's that?
My favourite place in the world. It's not necessarily somewhere I've been, but it's somewhere where I would absolutely love to go.
Alright, cool.
And I just think, like, I've seen it, like, pictures of it, it's on TV, it's just amazing. And it is the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia.
Nice.
I just think it's an amazing phenomenon, like, so many things and so many creatures living in one place in harmony, I would say, but there's the weird sciencey stuff about it and it's not harmonic. But yeah, I just really love that place, and one day I do hope to go visit it.
Awesome.
Next question. What
do you fear?
I fear quite a lot of things. I fear the dark, well, not necessarily dark, but what's in the dark that you can't see.
What could be in the dark.
What could be in the dark. I hate clowns.
Yeah.
This sounds weird, but not boats, but boats.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And I have the same idea. Like, the vastness of the sea is the same as, like, the vastness of the dark. You don't know what's there, and it's just so big. Like space. That could be quite scary, couldn't it?
Even in space, I'd get really jumpy. I'd be, like, scared to go into a room because the lights were off. I'd be even though I know nothing's out there.
Well, my biggest fears, really, they're not weird. I'm scared of dogs, but I really love dogs. That's the weirdest bit about it. I'm terrified of dogs. Good impression of a dog. Not at all like a weedy cat.
Sorry, Schlo.
Fine.
Woof! There you go, it's a beefy dog.
So yeah, scared of dogs, but I absolutely love them and I'd love to have one day. But yeah, terrified of dogs. They make me so scared. So the biggest one that most people, if they know me, will know is spiders. Can't do spiders. Yeah, my girlfriend does it. She's like my hero when it comes to spiders. She's prepared. She has the equipment she needs at all times to get rid of spiders when we're together, which is lovely. Just can't watch Harry Potter 2, Harry Potter 6, Aragog's funeral. Sorry if that's a spoiler. It's too late now. Dumbledore dies.
What?
Listen, it said that Snape killed him. Harry Potter number 7 part 2, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man.
You didn't like the Spider-Mans, did you?
Spider-Man's my favourite superhero.
Skyrim.
Can't play Skyrim. Lord of the Rings. Train of the King. Eight-Legged Freaks. That's about the list.
That's about the list. It's not one list.
Not at all. Next question! What was the first job that you wanted to do? First job I wanted to do...
this is cool. I know what this is, and this is cool.
I wanted to be a starship captain. I wanted to fly the USS Enterprise.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. Live long and prosper. Spock.
It's not that I ever stopped wanting to be that, it's just that I realised it probably wasn't going to happen in my lifetime. What about you?
My dream job, from the off, from the get-go, from the up and Adam, I always wanted to be a footballer. I love playing football. I can definitely say I'm not the best, but...
Pretty good, you're better than me.
I think now, on the sporting front, I think coming up now, I do want to be an athlete. I've been training pretty hard. I know it's like really hard to get into the team and everything. So if all else fails, a marine biologist or a zoologist, actually. Since I was little, I've always liked animals. I get to go out to far off countries and just sit and watch animals. That's not what you like to do. It's not what you like to do, but it is what I like to do, so...
That's awesome, yeah.
Next question.
Next question. What's your favourite animal?
My favourite animal, it's going to be something like the lion or the tiger, just like the big, proud king of the jungle. No, they don't live in the jungle. Well, tiger does, but lion doesn't. Science. What about you then?
It's got to be the elephant, or the wolf, guinea pig, or the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
A dinosaur's technically... Like,
it's an animal.
It's an animal.
I would have a pet dinosaur.
If I could travel through time, I would get a dinosaur.
Like, you know, you hear that saying, history will repeat itself, well, I'm getting a dinosaur.
It's not nice being short, right? Because people make fun of you. If you had a T-Rex, they won't make fun of your height. I mean, they could...
They'd just make fun of its arms. And why does it have to be a T-Rex? Or is it a Diplodocus?
Or a pterodactyl. Yeah, sorry. So, that's the end of our questions, actually.
Question time.
Hopefully, you've learned stuff about us that you wanted to know. Maybe you learned more than you needed to know.
Maybe you didn't want to know
Maybe
anything.
we embarrassed ourselves.
We did kind of do that.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I had fun. Have you had fun?
I have had a lot of fun.
Have you had fun at home?
Getting to know me, getting to know Richard, getting to know the room.
getting to know this room at our grandma's house where we are filming. Well, hopefully we will do more filming. Like this video if you liked it, favourite it if it was your favourite so far. If you want to subscribe, click on our adorable little bear.
So,
Subscribe.
click on the bear. Hold the bear.
Share it. Subscribe, bear.
Share the bear. I've been Rowan.
I've been Richards.
And this has been
BroCraft.
Joke time. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go into the toilet?
Ah, it's because there's silent P.
Well, it's actually because they're extinct.
Too soon!